Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. The voice is cracking, so hopefully bear with me through my little, I don't know, speaking difficulties. Autodidact and Twin Elephant, two of my favorite Jersey-based breweries. This is their Holy Moonlight. Yeah, this is a double IPA with Egger's Midnight Harvest hops. Second Egger's hops beer I've had rather recently. I had a Twin Elephant Eggers hop beer. Curious to see where this one lands compared to that one. That review will get posted probably in and around the same time as this one, so keep an eye out. It's an 8.3% double IPA that was canned. I do not know, but I think it's relatively fresh. It comes from the brewery direct, or should I say, my buddy Vinny picked it up at the brewery a couple days before we hung out. So it's time to sucker. See where we land. Give it a pour. Label wise, it is what Autodidact does, which I dig on. So Eggers hops, there's a Kiwi on here, and it says Motueka Valley, New Zealand. So Motueka, Eggers hops. I assume they're just a place down there that's kind of cornered the market, maybe on some New Zealand hops that are calling them Eggers hops. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of that. If somebody does, please let me know. So it's what Autodidact does, negative space over a photo. I'm here for it. I dig it. I dig it. This looks like crazy haze. It actually does. That looks like super turkey gravy, butternut squash, ultra haze, pinky finger, south khaki, north of white colored head, super soapy in the edges, a little crumbly on the top there that you can't see, and just has that rich, dense, like it's been oated to the nth degree kind of vibe to it as far as how it looks. So yeah, we're talking about a big old hazy double. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a nose. Wow, man, there's just so much hops in this. This is very much like all the hops are belong to us. It's rich and dense. And the weird part is it's not a big fruity component. Sure, you're getting your pineapple and a little bit of stone fruit, maybe a touch of citrus, all that fun stuff. But it really is just this hop green, almost like you stuffed your face into it like you just cracked open like a bag of cryo hops and just like huffed on it. It has that kind of vibe to it, a bit tempered because it's actually been through the brewing process. But that is the actual vibes you get from the actual beer itself. Just rich, over the top hoppiness, green fruitiness, hop keefy pellet cryo kind of vibes. Just hops on hops on hops on hops. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like tinge of sweetness here, a little bit of fruitiness going on, but it really is this hop saturation. All about it in a glass. Let's see how it drinks. Cheers, y'all. That's delicious, man. That really is good. It is very much like a hyper aggressive hop based double IPA, but there's really nothing here to kind of fault the beer for. Mouthfeel turbid, dense, without being overly aggressive, overly heavy, and it's not chalky by any stretch of imagination. Fruit side of things, it's very much fruit medley for me, not in a negative way. It just has these rich, core three tenant thing with your stone fruit, tropical citrus. I couldn't sit here and call out any specific one of those. Just that it has this fruit juicy component that comes off really, really nice. And where the beer really hangs its head is this aggressive hop schedule on it. It just has this multiple layers of grain to it, unkept lawniness, a little bit of weediness, just this green on green on green kind of hop assault on the senses without being burning, without being overly kind of dense. I could see a beer like this, and I've had beers like this. I think I've had beers like this from Autodidact that are just so off in one direction, whether it be the hoppiness or the residual sweetness, which is here but not hyper aggressive. But everything here is in balance, is in tune, is in level for what it has going on here. I'm sure the fruitiness is everything's essentially a bit south of the way the hops kind of come aggressive on that green side of things, but I think that's purposeful and it works really, really well for this beer. But when I say in tune, everything's playing off each other in a very cool way and everything's not singular. It's not just like a can of water with a ton of hops that has some sugar in it. Not to be that dismissive about beers, but some of these big old hazies can get that way. But no, this is just a big, rich, dense hazy double IPA that honestly delivers when you're looking for that assault, when you're looking for that 2x4 to the face of hops. And when you want to have that rich, huge Haysboro hop thought kind of hazy double IPA, this is what comes to mind. Top notch stuff. Really good stuff. Honestly, one of the better, if not the best, Autodidact big hop jam that I've had. It really does showcase some really fun stuff. Maybe it's those magical egger hops. I don't know. But I think it has a lot to do with the burrs more than those hops itself because you massage what you want on those hops. So kudos to those guys for doing what they do. And really is, you know, it's weird because you give this beer to like a BJCP nerd, ultra traditionalist. I don't think they get past the aggressive hopping here. I think they go, it's fun, it's cool, it's weird, but it's just too much. But if you give this to someone that's really just a tried and true hops are my jam, and that's what I really love. And I'm hunting down all the monkish and treehouse and hills and all that. So I think you give this beer, this hazy, this double IPA to that person, and I think they're very, very happy. I don't know what else to say other than it's it is S tier level super haze. Is it S tier level beer? That's up for debate for people that are way more knowledgeable and what's the word I'm looking for? Hubristic. Is that even a word? Hopefully, you know what I mean. But man, this is delicious. I'm glad I got to try it. Thank you very much, Ben. So there you go. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. Is this one of the better hazy double IPAs I've had? It's like, yeah, it is definitely up there and worthy of being on Mount Rushmore for me. Value and availability. Their stuff is typically anywhere from I want to say 16 to 22, $23 a four pack. Not so much brewery only. You can find their stuff on shelves, but a bulk of it is what you'll find is at the brewery and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you're a haze boy and hop that, you'll love this. There you go. You love the haze, you'll dig this without a doubt. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the review. Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. You want to check me out on the social media stuff, Beer Massive, podcasting stuff, Autodidact. Have you been to the brewery? Twin Elephant. Have you been to the brewery? All that fun stuff. Let's have discussion about their places, their beers, and everything in between down below. Hopefully, you're enjoying some world class haze right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers, y'all.